joining me today for Discover with us. So today we're going to do a sink or float experiment. So this is a really easy experiment. All you need is a bowl or a container that you can put water in, and then various other materials that you can try to sink or float. So for example, I have a car, I have a princess, I have a turtle, I have rocks and gems. It's really whatever you have around in your house that you can put in a thing of water to see if they will sink or they will float. So before you start, you're going to do a predictions. So you're going to make a list of seeing if things will sink or float with your child. So for example, I thought my gem would sink, my turtle and the princess, and I thought the rubber duck, the foam crab, and the stick would float. So now we're going to see if our predictions are right. So it's really easy. You just get your child to put the objects into the water to see if they sink or they float. So let's try the princess. And she is floating. So that prediction was wrong. My next one is the gem. Let's see. Remember, I said I thought this would sink. Let's see if it sinks. It sure did. It sunk right away. So now let's try the rubber ducky. My prediction was that it would float. Let's see if it comes true. It sure does. My rubber ducky is floating. Let's try the turtle. Now the turtle, I said, let me check my predictions. I said the turtle would sink. So let's see if the turtle sinks. Oh, nope, it's floating. So let's try one more. Let's try a car. Do you think this will sink or float? I think this car is gonna sink. Let's give it a try. It sunk right down to the bottom. So once you've done a few objects, seeing if they will sink or float with your predictions, next you can try to sink a boat. Now I don't have a boat at my house, so I'm just going to use this little fish. You can use whatever you want really, as long as there's no holes in it for the water and that it will float. And then I made a prediction on my prediction list. How many gems do I think it will take to sink my boat, which is this little fish? So I said I think it would take 10 gems. So you can see that my boat is floating in the water. And then very slowly I have 10 gems down here. I'm going to see if I can get my boat to sink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you think? My boat is sure it's still floating. So let's try and put even more gems. I wonder how much it will take. So we're at 10, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 gems, and my boat is still floating. Let's try some more. 27, 28, oh, and my boat sunk at 28 gems. So my prediction was pretty far off. So this is a great experiment to do with children of all ages. It teaches about math, counting or predictions, which is also another math skill. It also teaches children about materials that weigh different amounts, what is heavy, what is light, and what will sink and what will float in water. So I hope you had fun with me today on Discover with Us.